Holy crap, guys. ONVO's interior got leaked, and also ONVO just published this article explaining about the service, and it's actually going to have very similar service to what NIO owners have. What? This is just absolutely jaw-dropper on both aspects, both the leaked interior and the service. All right, so let's talk about both of them. First, we got to talk about pictures of the leaked interior. Absolutely crazy. And you can tell this picture, right? Nice leather everywhere. It's got similar steering wheel to that of a Tesla. But of course, the highlight is that center console, that center horizontal screen. And on the rear, of course, you also got that nice, sweet looking small 8-inch screen as well. And this has gotten NIO owners drooling. All right. Why? Because for reference, just straight off the bat, we are jealous of a nice horizontal screen, and it's much bigger as well. All right. So we're jealous about that straight up. And also on top of that, there's that rear entertainment screen. You know, on ES6s and above, there's a little small screen, tiny screen on the back, and that's used for like air conditioning controls, massage function, maybe the fridge for the ES8, etc. But you can't watch movies, you can't like do that kind of stuff. But of course, you can do that on the ONVO. What's even more crazy is the ET5, ET5T, they don't even have that tiny screen. ET5 and ET5Ts, they have this tiny, small air vent in the back at that position. So ET5 and ET5T owners are even more jealous of that rear screen. It's just absolutely fantastic. And I can tell you straight off the bat, this car is just a car to be desired for. Everybody loves this car. Everybody loves the interior look of that car. And it looks clean, minimalistic, but not overly simplified. All right. And it has a really attractive colorway as well. That red colorway looks really, really nice. And holy crap, man. I mean, that interior is nice. The steering wheel isn't too clobbered up. Very, very nice. And you also have a heads-up display. How can we forget about that? All right, ES6s and above have heads-up displays. ET5 and ET5Ts even don't have those heads-up displays. So that's going to be like something that also, makes you jealous. All right, that nice, juicy heads-up display. Wow, absolutely fantastic. This car is, in all essence, all right, it's basically another NIO. All right, it's like I guess it would be like EC4, sort of like EC4, below the 5, but at a 4 level, EC4 probably. Absolutely fantastic. 900 volt. You got so many features. It's just such a fantastic car. All right, and what's even better is that it's going to have a lot of the service perks that NIO owners have. So that article that they released on the ONVO app, going through it, my jaws dropped. So first of all, it's going to be able to use NIO's service van. All right, that service van, which has tire patching and also the battery van as well. If you're in like a remote area and you need a quick top up, or you're out of charge, there's no chargers nearby, you can use that service as well. So absolutely amazing. Also solving range anxiety, and also like a very big differentiating factor, right? We know that NIO service is revolutionary, and people say that, hey, you buy NIO for the service, and here NIO's passing on most of that service to ONVO. So it's going to actually help ONVO sell a lot. All right, it's going to help ONVO sell a lot. So there's that. Roadside tire patching. Of course, it's not free. All right, you can access it, you've got to pay money for it. All right, so don't confuse that for being free. It's not free. You got to pay money. You're going to earn some juicy money, but of course, what choice do you have? You either patch the tire yourself, or you can call one of these tire repair trucks. So that's one point. And then they of course also advertise the number of service centers that NIO has. 290 as of right now, and at the end of 2024 they're going to have like 350 service centers, and these are all going to be service centers for NIO and ONVO. And what's also really cool is that there's going to be total transparency for other service centers for other traditional dealerships and that kind of stuff, they might have like some weird hidden costs that just makes repair and servicing and maintenance so much more expensive than it should be. Here, every single fee is laid out carefully, and it tells you what you're paying for, and it also apparently it's going to update you on the progress of the repair or maintenance on the ONVO app, which is exactly what NIO is also doing. So that's going to be fantastic. It's going to have ease of mind, all right? So you're going to have ease of mind, and then you're going to save time and save money. So that's the 3 points that they're advertising right now. Those 3 factors you can save on. Save money, save time, and save ease of mind, basically, yeah. So, of course, with the ease of mind, you know what they're paying for. You're not gonna have any sort of confusion, and also, apparently, okay, this is one thing that's different. You're not gonna have vehicle pickup. Like for NIOs, if I want to get my car repaired, I can just do 1 tap for service, and then I can get somebody to come here and drive my car away to the service center. And I can be doing whatever I want, traveling or do whatever I need to do. But with ONVO, it appears that you have to do a self-driving. You got to drive the vehicle to the service center. And I guess this is very nice because previously doing that would be very expensive for NIO if you had car pickup. Yeah, so that doesn't make sense. It's good that they're sort of differentiating it a little bit, okay? And what else? Oh, they also have this really cool monitoring system like all modern cars do. If there's a problem with a car, you're going to be immediately notified. NIO knows about it first. They're going to tell you about it right away. I've heard many good stories about this in the past where it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., the NIO owner's driving, and then all of a sudden they get a phone call from NIO telling him that they've detected that the tire pressure is a little bit low. Do you want a service van to go and help you patch up your tire at like 2 a.m. All right. So any sort of problem or malfunction or anything like that, it's going to be directly reported to NIO right away, and then there's going to be help on the way, or there's going to be a solution to this problem. So there's really a very good ease of mind there as well. Now, as far as insurance packages go, they haven't really talked about that at all. They're probably not going to have any sort of like super nice perks for insurance like NIO. Some NIOs have like free repairs and that kind of stuff. I don't think ONVO will have that, so to speak, but we'll have to see. I mean, like, they're definitely going to have profits first. They're going to think about profits first. Before, a couple years ago, for insurance packages for NIO, it was always we can jam as many perks as we can to just make their NIO owners experience the best ever. But of course, that comes at a big burden, a big cost, a big loss for NIO. Every single NIO owner that buys that insurance package is a loss for NIO. And I've talked to the NIO owner of 23 NIOs. He said this is one of the biggest loss drivers for NIO when it comes to like after sales. So they're definitely not gonna have like too many freebies and stuff like that. Okay. So that'll be interesting to see. But what do you guys think about the interior? What do you guys think about the service? They haven't really talked about anything else apart from that. So it seems that what they have is they have access to some of the things that NIO owners have, but of course paid. You're paying money for it, which is what you're supposed to be doing. Very cool. And wow, this is nice. This adds ease of mind for ONVO owners. It's going to really help push ONVO sales forward. I think ONVO sales are going to be fantastic.